Let's roll. I'm going to cut the chat, guys. I'm going to say my bias. And again, remember, get your own bias. Trust your system. Don't just do what I say, okay? All right. YouTube, we're live. This is day number 9. I can't believe I forget every single morning. Day number 9 in the series, okay? Future Travis and people who watch the YouTube channel. My bias coming into the day. Let's start off in the 4-hour time frame, right? 4-hour time frame. We could see we obviously broke structure to the downside in the 4-hour time frame. We did inverse this 4-hour gap on ES over here. We also have this 4-hour gap down here, the first presented gap. I want to see if we're going to continue lower because we broke structure in the 4-hour time frame. I want to see if we're going to continue this bearish momentum, right? We're formed a high and then a lower low. This is going to be our new higher low, and I feel like we're going to continue the overall higher time frame downtrend, okay? If we look at the hourly time frame, we could see we look like we're continuing that downtrend, right? We did come up and inverse this 4-hour bearish fair value gap, but I'm not too worried about that right now. The only thing that's going to help me focus on that is, again, we could have the potential to come down, sweep out this Asian session / 4-hour low, and this could push us up, right? But what I want to see is if we're just going to push straight through this and come down to this hourly fair, this 4-hour / New York session low down here, okay? I want to be bearish for the day as of now, but I am going to pay attention to this area right here, see if we can have a potential reversal up, which is possible because we're going to be sweeping out a higher time frame draw and coming into another 4-hour bullish fair value gap, right? But I just want to see if we're just going to push straight through this and just be bearish the entire day. We are coming down. We're sweeping out London session low. We've already swept that out. But I just want to see based off the higher time frame if we are going to continue that downtrend. But again, like I said, I'm going to be patient, wait for my opportunity, and I'm going to be aware that, hey, we could sweep this low right here, this 4-hour / Asian session low, and continue higher, right? We have this 4-hour high above that can form. Maybe we want to sweep these lows, come take that out after 10 a.m. candle closure. We'll see. But again, overall higher time frame, we broke structure on the 4-hour time frame. We're bearish on the 4-hour. We are bullish on the 1-hour at the moment, but we did inverse this 1-hour gap, or we didn't yet. We're going on 27 minutes. If we inverse these hourly gaps, I would believe we're going to continue lower. We also have this 4-hour gap we could fill down below. But if we want to come down and fill that, I think we can come down and take out this New York session / 4-hour low. So I'm going to stay patient, wait for the opportunity to see what we can get. We're sweeping out London session lows right now. We're going to stay patient between the macro, right? The reason why we trade in between the macro from 930 to around 950, 945 is because, again, market tends to chop in this area, right? So we're going to see what happens here. We took out this 5-minute high on NASDAQ, not on ES. So we're about to form a 1-minute SMT off of this. It's 9:30 open too. I don't even want to pay attention to this right now because it's going to make me even more short bias. No 1-minute SMT for them. I'd like to come up and sweep out one of these 15-minute highs personally. That's what I'd like to do. It doesn't want to take your money. Well, you have to pay a fee or something like that? I want to see ES take this 5-minute high. If we don't, we form an SMT off of it. We're going to have the potential to You know what, actually? I'm going to sit on my hands. Especially right now because we are in that macro time frame. I want to wait for the macro to open up at 9:50, but we did break structure on the 5-minute time frame on NASDAQ. This would be nice if we could sweep this London low, come up, sweep out one of these 15-minute highs, and then continue lower. That would be nice. And leave these 4-hour/hourly lows down below. That'd be pretty nice. And then these fair value gaps will get filled. And I think we'll push straight down. Did we form that 1-minute SMT? Not yet. Alright, I'm not a fan of this music. That's better. I'd love to come up a little bit higher. I would love that. We did form that 1-minute SMT though. I'd love to continue a little bit higher. Come on, ES, take out this high right here. What up, Yas? Alright, guys, I'm gonna keep the chat cut, alright? You guys see this dog? Rough life. Rough life. Alright, we took that 5-minute high. Alright, sweet. I'm gonna not focus on that anymore. I'm gonna scale to the 5-minute time frame. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. I would love NASDAQ to come and take this 15-minute high. Maybe we could form an SMT off of that and continue lower when the macro opens up. That'd be nice. I would like that. 15-minute fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap. Yep. What about the hourly? Any hourly fair value gap? We do have one right here. Here, let's pick a good little quote on one of these things, or pick a random one. Now, what's today's date, actually? My brother got me this for my birthday. So today's the 12th of March. Passion for others begins with kindness to ourselves. That's our quote for the day. Interesting. Yes, still hasn't broke to the upside on the 5 minute. And it's the leading index to the downside, I would say. It's a little bit ahead to the downside. Maybe we can get a sweep of this 15 minute, and then ES doesn't sweep the 15 minute, and we stay in this 5 minute fair value gap, and then we show selling pressure to the downside, and we take out the rest of these lows. Possibility, right? We broke structure on NASDAQ. My game plan right now is I'm not going to touch shit until we either come up and take this high. I'll start looking, or I don't want to anticipate that we're going to just dump down here, which we can. But we're just reacting out of a 5 minute fair value gap after sweeping a higher time frame low, session low. I'd rather miss out on shorts right now. But I definitely believe we want this 4 hour low. Could definitely see that happening. See if we form a 1 minute SMT to the upside here. See if we can continue up a little bit. Alright, we didn't. Probably gonna dump. I think we're gonna dump here. What would this be? I think we're gonna come take out these 4 hour lows. Yeah, I think we're coming for these 4-hour lows. This should be break even if we took this trade off the inverse. It should be break even now. I need to let it ride. Some people are going to take profit right here. Alright, well, that would have been a dub. Anybody take that? No. Anybody take that trade? No. And what I do want to see is if we continue lower here or we get a reaction off of this level. This is where I want to see. Where's this hourly low? 1 p.m. 1 p.m. ES is coming into this 4-hour. I want to see if we're going to push straight through this or we're going to dump. This is where I want to see it happen. What I do want to see is if we break structure back to the downside on the 5-minute time frame on NASDAQ. We're already bearish on ES. But again, we are sweeping out a 4-hour / Asian session low. So I don't want to just assume we're going to keep dumping here because this is a potential reversal spot. Broke structure back on NASDAQ. Now I'm interested to see how we react off this area. Broke structure back to the downside in the 5-minute. So this is going to be interesting right here. All right, I'm going to enter one position at the moment. Just one. Because I don't like entering off of an area where we're going to sweep a high time frame low. But it's going to my bias. Again, I want to see if we form an SMT off of this. Right now, I'm just going to do this with 1 micro at the moment. I'm gonna look for confirmation for us to continue. If it dumps with me with 1 micro, that's fine. Right now, I'm gonna risk 50 times 2, so $100 per account with 1 micro. I want to see ES take this low. But this is a potential spot for us to reverse, right? I want to see ES take this low. We did inverse both of these fair value gaps out of a 5 minute, right? I like that. But again, this is where we could form an SMT off of this low because we did sweep out a higher time frame draw. And then this could be stopping people out who wanted to go long, and then it could continue higher. But right now, I'm just going to go in 1 contract and be fine with that. But I'm going to target a 123-point trade as of now. I want to see if we can get confirmation. If we could sweep out this low on ES also, I'll be comfortable, and then I'm going to look for a continuation confluence to get respected to the downside. But this is definitely a spot where we can reverse back up, you know? But I'm just going to go in 1 right now. But this is definitely a spot where we could form an SMT off of and continue higher because we are sweeping out a 4-hour Asian session low, in my opinion. But again, this is lining up to my bias that I wanted. Again, I could target these New York session lows, but that'd be fucking nuts. All right, we didn't form an SMT off the low. Now let's see if we respect these bearish fair value gaps. 1 minute bearish. We have 3 bearish fair value gaps that could protect us right now. But let's see. If we want to go without me, it can. I'm comfortable with that. We're in the trade. But I'm not comfortable enough to go full position size here because this is a potential reversal spot if we form this SMT off this low. All right, NASDAQ. ES took it. So let's see if we could just dump here. We could just dump here. 24575. 24575. Just gonna set my take profit there. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna reduce my risk a little bit to above this body, this candle, like this. So regardless, we hit a 124-point trade. This would be 248 per account anyway. All right, well, now ES took this hourly low now. Let's see. Could form an S&T off of that too. But I would like us to continue lower. ES did take that hourly low, so let's see. If we get a bearish candle closure out of this, I might add one. And then move my stop loss down to like break even level of where our original profit would have been. Because if we're going to continue lower here, we're gonna. We are in this 4-hour bullish though. We're in this 4-hour bullish on ES. This is definitely a spot where we could reverse, but I would like to see price continue lower. I'm going to add a position here. That's going to move my stop. So I'm going to move my stop. That moves my entry down a lot more. I'm going to move my stop right here. Because if we're truly bearish, we'll dump here. I want to see if this plays out. What do I have at 29? Yeah, I have it at 29. Just don't want to reverse here. But I'm going to trust this. I'm going to trust this. And we have this 4-hour gap. I don't want to inverse that 1 minute. See what happens here. Well, shit. Should be more than a 45-point stop. Don't like that at all out of this 4 hour. Let's see what we get here.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'm not talking to you. Did we form a 5-minute S&T off the hourly low? It's looking like it. We're about to. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped on this one. Looks like we're gonna form a 5-minute SMT off that hourly low, which stinks, but again, I wanted to see if NASDAQ would have came down and took those and filled in this 4 hour, but it looks like I was wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped, it looks like. I have it at 243. Come on, I'd love to dump right here, dude. Just dump. No. Mom. Come on, W stop loss right here. Let's come down and inverse this 1 minute bullish. This big ass 1 minute bullish. Damn. Damn. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I like that too, man. I like that too. I swear to God, dude, if it wicks me out, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, let me reevaluate. That stinks. I'm gonna be very surprised if if we dump here. You're joking, dude. we gonna get edged, dude? Are we gonna get edged? Yeah, baby, Wing Wong. Is that on Twitch, Wing Wong? That's fucking dope. There you go. Did we form a new hourly high? Still bearish on the 5 minute, still bearish on the 15 minute, and we also broke structure on the hourly, dude. I'm still fucking bearish. I'm still in bearish. We did form a 5 minute S&T off that hourly low, though. I want to see if we inverse this 5 minute gap right here. Dude, this is crazy work. $55 times 2. Really might just take that loss on the chinner. I don't know what else we would target. These hourly highs above. Oh, here we go. 5-minute SMT off of an hourly low. 5-minute SMT off of an hourly low. Nasdaq's the leading index to the upside at the moment. Let's get onto the 1-minute time frame. Bulk structure, we came up with respect. Be a big stop. Alright, I'm just gonna wait right now. I took shorts too, I got wrecked. Alright, we inverse that 5-minute gap on ES. It's weird though, it's the lagging index. It's just too much for me. 22 points is a lot, dude. It's a lot. Just gonna stay patient right now. we literally got stopped out by like a point, and even if it came back up 2 points, I want if I just kept it at that high. Crazy, dude. Right at equilibrium too, isn't it? I haven't even checked. Oh yeah, dude. We'd be back at break even right now. I want to see if inverse is 5 minute, dude. It's just a big ass stop. Wow, that's nuts, dude. Oh, stop by a point. Stopped out by a point. Excuse me. Show me equal highs on the mini contract, but on micro, there's no equal highs. I want to see if we inverse this 5 minute, dude. We inversed it on NASDAQ. This is crazy work. I just don't want to get caught in chop. That's it. I really don't want to get caught in chop. So let's see if we respect this 5 minute bearish. Let's see if we respect it or not. We still never broke structures to the upside in the 5 minute. So, and then this could be break even. If we end up inversing this 5 minute to the upside, I'm done. I'm not going to trade. But if we can get a reaction off of this, I might try shorts again. He's on my lowest account anyway, so. Ugh. These markets just moving very slow. Is this seriously about what's happening, dude? This would be my break even. I want to see a candle closure below this low. We got it. Fuck me. I'm gonna go on one more time and we'll see what fucking happens. See if I get stop rated here. And have it above that high. See if I fell for the trap or not. First TP is gonna be that hourly low. Break even's gonna be here. First TP be 24575. 24575. Let's see what we get. See what we get. Let's see if we can get flush to the downside now. Or let's see if I get manipulated out. I hate taking two trades. But we're entering data, dude. We're entering data. All right, we're at break even. I'm going here. I'm reducing risk. And I'm fucking holding this. Final TP is going to be at the 50% level, this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Fuck it. Risk is reduced to 9 points. I went in 3 on this one. I risked 240. 9 times 2 times 3. I'm risking $54 per account. Don't you dare, dude. I need you to fucking flush. I need you to flush through this low. As much as I want to fucking take a partial so bad, I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to stick to my rules. I'm going to stick to my damn rules. I'm gonna stick to my damn fucking rules. A little bit above break even. A little bit above. Come on, dude. Just be the move now. Be right now. Be right now. We're back. We're back to fucking break even on the day. Be right now. Be right now. Be right now. Hold, Travis. Follow your system. Hold. Follow your system and hold. Follow your system and hold. Follow your system and hold the trade. Follow your system and hold the trade. Follow your system and hold the trade. Hate this shit. Fucking hate this shit, man. Follow your system and hold the trade. 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 Is anybody else in this or no? Follow your system and hold the trade. Follow your system and hold the trade. Follow your system and hold the trade. We're going to the beat. Follow your system and hold the trade. 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 Really want to take a partial right here. Follow your system and hold the trade. Follow your system and hold the trade. All right, I'm going to take a partial right here. I'm going to, okay, we're good. I'm going to take a partial and we're going to hold. I'm going to take a partial and we're going to hold. I'm going to go to break even and we're going to hold. I'm going to take a partial and we're going to hold. Follow your system and hold the trade. 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 Let's go, dude. We're almost at first take profit. We're literally almost at first take profit. I need you here, Billy Bob. I need you here, Billy Bob. I need you here, Billy Bob. Follow the system and hold the trade. Follow the system and hold the trade. Sorry if I'm tweaking out, guys. Don't do this. Come on. I know you want that 50% level, that fair value gap. I know you want it. What are we going to react off of here? Do we have a 15-minute low or anything? No, you're just going to be a dick. Oh, you suck. This is it. Right here. This is it. This is it. This is where you're gonna dump. This is where you're gonna dump. This is it. Right at that break-even level. At this low. You're gonna continue right here. You're gonna continue right here. I know you wanna. I know you wanna. Did we form a 1 minute bullish? We did, you fucker. You're gonna inverse that. You're gonna inverse that. You're gonna inverse that for me, okay? You understand? You're gonna inverse that for me. And you're gonna dump. And you're gonna dump right to take profit. Alright, I'm going above the most recent high. Stop loss is above the most recent high. Down, dude. Down, dog. Down, dog. Down. Almost that TP, dude. Almost that TP. We have it at 75. 75. All right, I'm going to put it up a little bit at 80. I'm going to put it at 76. 76 it's at. A little bit above that hourly high. All right, one hit. I got one more left. I'm trailing my last one. Oh, that's a nice spot where we took. There's a nice spot. It's a nice bounce spot. It's a nice bounce spot. I'm trailing. All right, I got out. I'm out. I'm out. Two four five nine four. 24594. What was my last one? Right there. All right, still a 94-point trade. Wow. I wanted that last one to get hit, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm fully out of my position. Wow. So on the first trade, we lost 289. On the second trade, I made 378 per account. My ankle itches. Hold the trade and let it fucking run. Holy shit. Oh, I hate this shit, guys. The emotions and the stress of it, at least I show it. But I really tried my best to trade mechanical today. And I hate taking a second trade, but fuck, we got stopped out by the tick on the first trade, guys. That was the trade we took. But it retraced back up. And I really wish it fucking didn't. But that's okay. But I wanted to keep... I had my stop above this high originally with the 1 micro. But then when I entered in another position, I put it above this candle's body. And I paid for it. But shit, man. We ended up making around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably around 800... probably 500 something dollars today. Yeah, $500. Wow. That was a comeback. Yeah, second break even. I think we're still going to continue lower on this trade, but I wanted to manage it tightly. I would have had it. Maybe I could have put my... I don't know. I think we did good. It was only one more micro in. We took a partial here. This is our full take profit. This was our full take profit. Sorry. I didn't want to hit it. But, again, I started trailing my stop pretty tightly. So... Still a 1 to 2 point, 1 to 2 risk to reward on that trade anyway. 1 to 2, yeah. Peace out, guys. If you're leaving. That's why you trust your system, man. It sucks, but oh shit, I typed in the wrong chat, guys. Sorry. My bad. I'm a G. I'm a G. I'm still in. There you go. Yeah, well, that's the overall trade I wanted to take on the first trade, but we ended up getting stopped out. My first entry was when we inversed this gap. This was the first trade. When we inversed this gap, stop was above this high, and then this was our take profit. But then we closed below this low, and I entered in another position somewhere around here, which I liked. I thought we were going to continue lower. But I really wanted to target this hourly low, and then ES ended up taking it out. We formed an S&T off it. We wanted one more retracement back up, but again, yeah. So, I mean, I think we managed that second trade really well. I was risking 240, so it was a little bit of a smaller stop loss than this trade, right? It's just 63 points. I was risking 240 on this trade, but I just think this is a good take profit level because we're in a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. We took out an hourly low, so we're taking out a higher time frame draw on liquidity in a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. This is definitely a spot where we can react off of and maybe continue back up somewhere. So I'm fine with how we managed that trade. I took my first partial because we were at break even. I secured profit to reduce the loss. We cut it to break even. We let the trade run, right? We let it do its thing. We let it hit its first take profit. I wanted to target the 50% level of this fair value gap, but again, as soon as we took that out, I trailed tightly because this is a reversal area, and then ended up reversing back up, but then we got taken out around where we took our partial. So again, at the end of the day, we made $374 per account on that trade. And then on the first trade, we lost $291, a little bit more than I wanted to, but we entered in that. I was confident it was going to play out, which it ended up doing. But it just wanted to retrace one more time. And again, that's why we just trust our system and stick to our bias and everything like that. Or you don't have to stick to your bias again. But price wanted to do a little bit of a retracement. And again, I had my stop loss above this candle's body. And we got stopped out by like a point, dude. But I think we mentally did okay today. You saw me tweaking out a little bit by sticking to your system, follow your rules, let the trade run. You know? But again, we didn't act on it. We just let it do its thing. So, all right, guys. Sound good? Not the biggest day, not the best day, but again, we were down, and again, we got our loss back, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. So, all right, guys, but you see it here, YouTube, you see it. 2 trades, right? Loss, win. It says I took 12 trades, but that is, I'm copy trading 6 accounts right now. Just an FYI for the people who don't fucking understand that shit. Well, there you go, see? That's why we manage tightly. All right, guys. I'm done for the day. I just, yeah, stress level on that one. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody who joined today. See what tomorrow brings. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out.